Hey guys, as you can see from my title above, this is my top 20 niche list for summer 2012. A brand new list for summer. It's due, I know. Thank you for your patience. I just had to work on the list quite a bit to trim it down to 20. This list, we got 9 newcomers, so the list is pretty revamped. We got a new number 1. Yes, we have a new number 1. So let's get to it. Let's take a look at my top 20. At number 20, we have a fragrance that always didn't make the list. It was always in the 20s or 30s, and my list, of course, stopped at number 20. So actually for a few years now, it's been a solid contender to be in the top 20 list. Finally shows up in one of them. This one, let's smell it out. Oh yeah, this one called Original Vetiver from Tweed. Yes, this is a solid fragrance. I gotta let you guys know. As the name states, it's a vetiver based fragrance. It's got some citrus up top, beautiful clean combo, really nice soft vetiver for the summer. This one, solid, is also compared to Mugler Cologne. So if you own Mugler Cologne, check this one out. I think this one's very, very nice for the summer. At number 20. At number 19, we have a Comptoir Sud Pacifique fragrance. A fragrance that has made the list last year at number 10, dropped down to number 19. This guy called Vanille Banane. I couldn't drop this one out of the top 20. It does have a fairly cheap price to purchase it, so there is, you know, a budget for everybody. This one, Vanille Banane, banana milkshake in a nutshell. It's a little too thick for a really hot, humid day just because of that vanilla-like thickness to it. I really like wearing this. If I'm going out to the beach or something, or I'm going to an outdoor party in the summer, I really love the banana note in this fragrance. If you guys know any other banana-based fragrances, let me know, because this one is a jewel for me at number 19. Let's go to number 18. Number 18, this guy kicked out Fire Island out of the list just because it's a cheaper alternative. This one is a CB I Hate Perfume fragrance. This one called At the Beach, 1966. This fragrance is no slouch either. It almost made the top 20 list last year also. This reminds me of the beach, plain and simple. The sand, the water. It's a floral fragrance. Kind of think like a Fire Island by Bond. Almost exactly alike. It doesn't have the longevity of Fire Island. Fire Island's a beast. But for the price, this is probably under $100 for this fragrance. So really a good snag at number 18 if you want to smell like copper tone or something like that. A good beach-like fragrance at number 18. 17, again, price is not a factor. Even though you're expensive, doesn't mean you're going to be number 1 on my list. This guy right here from the house of Zerjoff. One of my newest fragrances. This one called Kobe, of course, Kobe. Kobe, a neroli-based fragrance. An orange blossom start. It's clean, it's soapy, with a hint of woods. Very much a lot of depth to this fragrance. I'm enjoying it more and more every time I wear it. If you are a fan of the Zerjoff line, definitely give this one a chance. It is outstanding. At number 17. At number 16, this one, again, a returnee of last year's list. It was number 16 last year, it's number 16 this year. This guy called Sel Marin from the house of James Healy. Sel Marin is my salty aquatic for the summer. It beat out Erolfa for me. I think this is quality juice, probably half the price of Erolfa. Perfect. James Healy knows what he's doing with this one. Awesome juice. At number 16. At number 15, a newcomer to the list. This is from the house of Parfumerie Générale. This one called Cologne Graciette, or number 7, as you can see from the bottle. This thing is a zesty tangerine with a vetiver base. Absolutely gorgeous. You definitely need to get your nose on this if you haven't already. An underrated fragrance. This house is definitely underrated from YouTube. I need to get more fragrances from them, and I got to start reviewing them to let you guys know from this house. Number 15, solid. Number 14 is from the house of Le Labo. Yeah, this one's great. This one called Bergamot 22. This guy, sparkling bergamot with the signature musky background of the Le Labo house. Absolutely gorgeous for the summer. One of the best, of course, at number 14. This is also a newcomer on my list. Very, very highly rated from me. At number 13, it is a returnee. Last year I made it at number 9, this year at 13. We're going back to the house of James Healy. This one has a long name. Oranges and lemons say the bells of St. Clement's. This fragrance, solid citrus-based fragrance. Oranges, citruses, fresh and natural. That's the major factor in niche fragrances. I want a natural citrus if you're going to give me one. At number 13. Alright, at number 12, this is a YouTube favorite. I probably wouldn't say a YouTube legend yet, but it is a YouTube favorite. You're going to see a lot of your favorite reviewers putting this as one of their top 3s. This fragrance right here, absolutely gorgeous. I totally concur with your favorite reviewer. This is absolutely gorgeous fragrance. Last year it made it on my list at number 11. It's number 12 this year. This is Frappin's L'Humaniste. This fragrance keeps impressing me. The more I wear it, the more I enjoy it. It's got a citrus, gin, boozy background with juniper berries. The more I wear this, the more I feel like this is more of an all-season fragrance. Signature scent worthy for daily use. I wear this a lot in the summer, night or day actually. L'Humaniste, a good choice for the summer. At number 12. At number 11, this is a YouTube legend. It's from the House of Creed. If your favorite reviewer didn't put L'Humaniste as their number 1, they probably put this guy as their number 1. This guy, oh yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. It was number 6 on last year's list for my top 20 summer. It's number 11 this year. This is a Ventus from Creed. Yes, the legendary pineapple, birch, apple start. This one I wear mostly on a summer night. I mean, it's either this or Green Irish Tweed from the Creed house for a summer night. And those are my Creeds for the night. But a Ventus is very versatile. I can wear it daily during the summer days. If it's not too hot, I wear this. But mostly summer nights. But I can wear this all season. Very versatile, well worth the money at number 11. At number 10, this is a newcomer on my list. This is a fig-based fragrance. This is the guy that kicked out Premier Figuier from L'Artisan Parfumeur. I decided I only needed 2 fig-based fragrances in my top 20. This guy impressed me so much right off the bat. This guy from the house of Armani, of course from their Privé line, this is Figuier Eden. This fragrance right here, a different take on a fig-based fragrance. Figs and iris makes a very good combo for spring and summer. It can be a little feminine to some, especially if you don't like the note of iris, you know, like Diorum. If you don't like that, probably won't like this. It's well balanced, well constructed. And it's giving me solid longevity on my skin. I've only worn it 2 or 3 times this summer, but it is one of my favorites already, and I just got it. That one at number 10. Let's take a look at number 9. Number 9 is a steady top fragrance for me from the House of Creed in my summer list and in my spring list. This guy usually dominates my lists. This guy at number 9 was number 7 last year. This is the Black Bottle Green Irish Tweed. This is my spring number 1. This guy is very green, of course. Again, this is a summer night fragrance for me, Green Irish Tweed, mostly. It's either that or a Ventus. I'm like, pineapple or green. I'll go green. Usually it wins out versus a Ventus for a summer night. Absolutely gorgeous scent, you guys know it. At number 9. At number 8 is from the house of Xerjoff. This citrus is solid enough to compete against my number 1 citrus for summer. At number 8, this is 1861. Why do you pay big money for a citrus-based fragrance? This guy, mint, lime, a nice green touch to it, but the citrus in this is so natural and juicy, well blended. And this is why I pay the big bucks for my citruses. There's a huge difference between a citrus in this fragrance and another citrus in a designer fragrance. You will tell, if you smelt this, you know that it's a step above of other things. And this is absolutely gorgeous. At number 8, a newcomer on my list. Let's take a look at number 7, a solid citrus, a returnee. Last year I made my list at number 4. Number 7 this year, this is Frédéric Malle's Jean-Claude Helena's Bigarade Concentré. Always a huge winner for me in the summer. Why? one of the best citrus-based fragrances on the market today. This thing in the summer does it for me. If it's a hot day, a humid day in the summer, Bigarade Concentré does it for it. Lasts and lasts. It gets really bad longevity marks online. I don't get it. Wear it in a hot, humid day, and you're gonna know what Bigarade Concentré can do. It lasts so much. It might not be a beast as far as a projection goes, but when it gets hot, you're happy that you're wearing that. Number 7. Number 6, again another classic that I like putting in my top 20 list. It's always peppered in my summer list. This one was number 5 last year. Dropped a spot at number 6. This is from the house of James Healy, Menthe Fraiche, the mint-based fragrance. This one, transparent mint. Very cooling, very simple mint fragrance. He doesn't put too much backbone to it, and that's why it's great in the heat. This one again, same thing as Bigarade Concentré. In the high heat, humidity, Menthe Fraiche destroys the competition. Why? It's so transparent, so it lasts and lasts, and it's not so projecting, like the projection is not beast mode, so it's just perfect for a hot, humid day, trust me. Number 6. Number 5 was last year's number 1. It dropped down quite a bit. Still one of the best though. It's the best, one of the best fig-based fragrances on the market today. Diptych's Philosykos. No, I did not forget about it at number 5. It is one of the best on the market. It's watery, it's leafy, it's transparent. Amazing. I gotta get the EDP of this stuff. This is the Eau de Toilette. They just recently released an EDP of it. I'm getting it because I really want to try this out. Hopefully the higher concentration gives me much more longevity. This one kind of pours in the longevity and projection department, but still solid at number 5. At number 4, it was number 3 last year. It's the House of Creed. This guy, again, one of my favorites, just because the composition is so unique and well done. Virgin Island water. I've used quite a lot of juice on this guy. Pina colada in a bottle. It's quality through and through. You can't go wrong. It's so unique, well done. I get compliments galore of Virgin Island water. Perfect for summer. At number 3, it is a new addition. Yes, my top 3 has 2 new additions. This one at number 3 is from the House of Byredo. This is Pulp. Very underrated fragrance from the House of Byredo. A lot of people are talking about the other fragrances from it. This is the one that brought me to the House of Byredo. This thing is a projection bomb for summer. Careful on the sprayer because you can really, really stink up the place with this thing. This thing is beast mode for summer. I've never seen something so citrusy project so well. Fruity, but sour. You get some figs in here too, and that's probably a reason why I love it so much. Blackcurrant is beautiful in this. Probably the one fragrance in this whole lineup that has the most balls. Considering Aventus does have a lot of balls too. But that one in Aventus, projection, longevity, beast mode, pulp, that is why it's number 3, because it just does what it does. I've never seen a citrus do what pulp does. At number 2, it's a newcomer on this list. This is a new fragrance that I purchased this year. This is from the House of Creed. Jardin d'Amalfi almost sneaked in at number 1 this year. Jardin d'Amalfi sparkling, Amalfi citrus, fruit, airy, transparent, refreshing. Beautifully done by the House of Creed. Beautifully done. This is an EDP, by the way. Really well done by the House of Creed. Jardin d'Amalfi at number 2. And at number 1, again, a fragrance that's probably never going to leave the top 5 in my summer list, ever. This one, number 2 last year. I believe it was number 1 the year before that. Comes back to its rightful spot at number 1 in the summer. If you haven't smelt this, you need to smell this. Millésime Impérial by Creed. The gold top says it all. This is golden for the summer. Salty watermelon, versatile fragrance. I've used quite a bit of this fragrance also. I can't say enough from Millésime Impérial for the summer. It's absolutely gorgeous. I can dress up. I can go casually with it. I use it daily and nightly. Longevity projection, pretty good for a Creed. Not bad. Absolute stunner for the summer. Gorgeous. Absolutely great. I get tons of compliments with this one, and that's why it's my #1. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my top 20 niche, and I'll see you guys later.